All right, here they are. They don't like us. They don't like our striving. They don't like us trying to be our best. It makes them feel small. It makes them feel less than. And friends, family, and coworkers a lot of times are the worst. So you got to be aware. You got to be ready because these people can be very toxic to what you're trying to accomplish. It's just like these toxic foods, which of course they eat all the time. And there's this continuum all the way from fit and healthy to this donut man, donut head, French fry head, straight from our science staff. This is a good picture of exactly what they do in your life. And you know who they are. You know the good people in your life. They make you feel good. They make you feel happy. They're friendly. They make you feel optimistic. And then the toxic people, of course, there's always a problem. There's always some kind of misery, defeat, pessimism, and on and on. And the things they do are often subtle. They haunt you. So you have to be very careful. It's like carrying around a ball and chain. And what's the problem? The problem here is just when we look at our bell shaped curve, when we're over here trying to excel, trying to push ourselves, and then you've got these people, it only takes a couple. So I'm not trying to be cynical here that everybody in your life is against you. It's usually just a handful, just a select few, but they cause all the problems. So a lot of times you just got to turn and walk the other way. And a lot of times these trends, people get on these trends and you're going to have to buck a lot of the trends. But the key is to silently withdraw. This is a skill because otherwise they'll question you. They'll come after you. They'll harass you. And you see our guy, girl at the back jumping off. Because it's just like our neuroplasticity lecture where we talk about neural pruning and the fact that we can prune away neural pathways that are useless or that are counterproductive. We can also prune away these toxic influences in our life. It's just like tending to your garden. You got to remove the weeds. And it's not a one and done deal. This is an ongoing process. It requires maintenance. There'll be a steady stream of these people that will come in and out of your lives forever. So you've got to work on this. You've got to work on this over time. Take inventory of yourself, take inventory of those around you, audit yourself, talk about that. Take the steps required to get these people out of your life. And sometimes not easy. Like I said, family, friends, coworkers are often the worst. I thought I put this slide up. Who are they? How do they do it? Like I say, it's subtle. But here's just a list of a few. There's ones that are attention seeking, a lot are jealous, judgmental, controlling, of course, are pessimists, the criticizer, they're a dime a dozen, compulsive liars, false complimenters, drama magnets, manipulators, the victim, that's a big one, then the narcissist. We talked about this in a couple lecture where there's always going to be a loud one in the crowd, and these other ones that just drain your energy. Now, there's just a few different types of toxic people that you need to eliminate from your life. And you've got to be subtle in your approach a lot of the times. It's got to be like water off a duck and you just keep swimming. And another big one is setting boundaries in your life. This is a learned skill. Saying no is a learned skill. You've got to get good at it. You don't have an infinite number of resources in your life. You have a finite number, and these people will drain them. So get good at saying no. Get good at setting boundaries because you got to watch out. A lot of times you train others exactly how to treat you. And like I said, there's a skill to say no. There's an art to saying no. You have to be careful. You have to be subtle in your responses because a harsh no will often get you more of what you don't want. So we have to be careful when it comes to setting boundaries and standing up to these people. We don't want to motivate them to double down on us. So you got to be like water. You just got to flow easily, naturally, and effortlessly out of these relationships.